Scorpio, born October 23rd to November 21st, what can you expect for the month of April 2020? Let's tune in and find out. So, Scorpio, I feel like there's something that you have zeroed in on that makes you happy. And whether it's, that you're loving your home life right now, or you've just had a new baby, or there's, you've just got a new friend, or, this thing that's happening in the world has created the space for you where you're actually being seen and heard and making more money. But there's something that you're focusing in on your life that just is like, oh, this is good. So I feel like April is really good for you because there's something going on specifically in your chart. And it could just be that, you're loving family and you're loving being, and appreciating what you have, right? There feels like there's just a lot of gratitude coming from your sign and coming from your life and from what you're emitting out there, just this gratitude. So it feels really beautiful. And I feel that really is what you're feeling in April. So I've been asking the signs, I've added this question this month based on world events. Why is this happening for you, right? Not to you as a victim, but for you as the possibility, the potential. So why is this happening for Scorpio? So let's ask, why is this happening for Scorpio? Let's see what we get. It feels like Scorpio, it's really breaking away old paradigms, old conversations, things that you thought that you wanted that aren't as important. So for you, it's really helping you zero in on really what's most important for you. And I mean, every sign is different, but for you, it's around kind of spinning that connection with what's most important and letting go of some of the frivolous stuff or the things that maybe you had on your back that carried you this far, that got you to where you are today, and really kind of seeing, well, that's not as important as what you've got your eye on now. So I really see it shaping your focus, shaping your vision on what's most important for you. So it's happening for you to see how you want to create your life and what's most important to you. So you can really bring that forward, so you can share your gifts in the world and really create your life the way you want it. And your world, meaning not the world at large, but just in an intimacy with yourself, in an intimacy with the way in which you create life. So really distilling it down into intimacy. And it's happening for you so that you'll become more intimate, right? And not compartmentalize life, but intimate. And so that all your worlds collide, all your worlds come down, so that you can really see and be intimate, and it removes all those contraptions so that everything can be seen in this intimate space. So really beautiful. Let's look at romantic relationships, Scorpio. Those of you that are in a romantic coupled relationship, and what's in store for you this month. For sure, a lot of people have been tested in relationships, and so you're seeing, kind of like, this works, it doesn't work, this works, so it's kind of like, it reminds me of when you're chewing gum and you have a bubble and there's one thing here and then this other one's together, right? And then that pops and this one gets big and this one's holding. So I just see like you're each kind of like finding your way. You're stuck together and you're each kind of like, oh, okay, exploding, not exploding, good, happy, not good, but you're stuck together, right? So it's this beautiful connection. And what's beautiful is you're allowing each other to be where you need to be in the moment, right? Like sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not fun. And I just see you being real and really being loving. And in spite of it all, there's just this, you are stuck together joyfully, happily, you choose it. So at the end of the day, it's fun. I mean, come on, when they use a reference of bubble gum, it's got to be fun. All right. So let's look at single Scorpios and your opportunity for romance. Let's see what's in store for you. Well, I sort of feel, Scorpio, that you always have somebody you can call. I always feel like you always have somebody in your back pocket, somebody you've known for a long time, somebody that's old school that brings you back to romance and to your heart energy. And somebody who sees you. Now, it may not necessarily be a romantic relationship. It may be like a dear, dear, dear friend that fills that romantic space for you, that is a placeholder for it until until the world can kind of take a breather. So I'm not necessarily seeing you in a new romantic relationship, but I see you experiencing romance, right? So there may be somebody that is that romantic placeholder for you, that you are getting a romantic feel, full, and feeling, but not necessarily a romantic partner. So only you could probably pull that off, Scorpio. So if that makes sense to you, you get to feel it, but you're not actually in it. So there's a playfulness with it. There's an opportunity with it. It feels like the summer more in alignment if you wanted a relationship, a long-term partnership. But for now, it feels more like playful and more like heart connected and more friendly. Okay, let's look at your career for Scorpios and see what's in store for you. So writing's coming up, and whether you're somebody who's writing a dissertation for work, or you're somebody who's in the writing for a career, whether it's books or memoirs or plays, or you're writing business proposals, but I just see you writing. Some of you could just be writing about the day, writing about this experience, right? And what that's going to mean, and how that looks in the future. But it just feels like writing is at the top of your career, and how you can make money through writing. So it does feel like there's an opportunity for you to expand your career and to be able to make more money through writing. Okay, and if you haven't made any money in writing, there's an opportunity for your voice to be heard, or you may be asked to be in somebody else's book, or to give your thoughts on somebody else's book. And so therefore writing is still coming up. But I just see your career moving into writing. Okay, let's look at money for Scorpios. Anything about your money this month? I just don't see any money problems. I feel like the money is there. I feel like it's working for you. I feel like it's working on your behalf. I do feel money fears and or concerns, but everybody has that right now, right? Everybody has some concern around money or fear around money, around the unknown. And I can feel it in your chest. But as far as actual dollars and cents, I feel like there's still money coming in, so I don't see it as a problem. Let's look at your health for Scorpios. Your back is coming up, as tension or tightness in the back. That can be from just, holding your breath, looking at the future, the responsibility that you may feel for yourself, for your family. It could be old things that you're being asked to let go of emotionally, things from the past that you're dealing with. A lot of people are taking this time to do some healing work and cleansing and letting go. So a lot of that could be, pain and suffering in your back, representing the past. If you can see a chiropractor, if you can get a massage, if you're still able to do that in your communities, I would recommend that. Epsom salt baths are coming up. Swimming is coming up. Showers are coming up. Letting water wash over you is also another thing. But really just taking care of yourself. But the biggest thing, it feels like just like being able to submerge in the water or float in the water would be really good and healing and cathartic for your back. All right, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Scorpios for this month. You may get some communication, unexpected communication, and it might be a little bit of a shock. It could be where there may be a company that doesn't renew you, or they're backing out of a deal, which, if you look at it, it's not that much of a shock, right? A lot of people are changing gears. A lot of people are putting things on hold that were going to go out there. So I feel that there's a little disappointment around this for you about something that was supposed to happen and now it's tabled or it's not going to happen. But here's the good news is you've got something else going on. There's some other area of your life is percolating and wanting attention. So this no, all that energy goes into this other thing that is so much better, so much bigger, and you're just happier. So initially what feels like a disappointment, I feel like within a matter of days or within a matter of weeks, you immediately shift all your energy to this other great thing that's going to happen for you or opening for you, and you'll just go, so it's good. You'll make that shift so fast that it's really good. Let's just look at, we have a full moon April 7th in Libra. Let's see how that might affect you. That may be when that news comes up around that 7th, that in that 10 days after the 7th where that no comes in that I was picking up. That might be that. And then we have a new moon in Taurus on April 22nd, and that might be the whole new energy, new start of excitement, and like, that was last week's news, I'm over it already. So it really does not become this big thing that just guts you. It's not like that at all. It's a little surprising when it first happens, but then, like I said, all that energy moves directly into something good that's already blowing up in your life, that's happening for the best. So that's really the energy around that full moon, April 7th in Libra, and the new moon in Taurus on April 22nd. All right, guys, thank you so much for viewing and watching and liking my intuitive astrology. If you have any comments, please register them below and I'll swing back around and respond. I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Stay well, be happy, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you soon.